All right. Another Forex pair. We're on a roll. Great British Pound, Japanese Yen, 10-year data, monthly candles. Let's see what's up with that. All right. So this is nice. Looks like a nice, could have been a nice Stan Weinstein play. Stage 1, consolidation, breakout. Well, let's just do it. Let's go through the motions. And notice, guys, I changed the font. One of my friends looking at it, he says, Pat, I know you're looking at it with your desktop, but I'm checking out my smartphone and I can't see. I'm interested. I want to get the numbers, and I can't see the y-axis, the price action. So I increased by 50%. So let me know if that's good enough. I'll be checking out on my smartphone also to see if you're able to see that that most important price axis. All right, and even here the preview. See when I highlight a candle and you see that that box with the time and high, lows, open, close, all that details of the candle. Well, right now it's a little bit bigger, even for me. I used to squint, and now I won't have to. Cool. All right, so here is using hindsight 2020. I'm cheating. Breakout candle, and let's do it. Let's not cheat. Oh, semi-cheat, because my subconscious already saw what's happening, but if I'm being honest with myself, I'm pretty sure this would have been my breakout line, or if I would have been more conservative, it would have been this one here with a shorter target and probably reach before that further target. 1 year, 2 years, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year base, or not 2 year base. Breakout 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. And I'm not sure about this crazy action. Is this noise? What is that? High of 200 during the month. Is that possible? I don't know. I would have to drill down, but the target is almost reached, 152. And yeah, it's reached on the next month. So there you go. You get in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in for 2 years plus consolidation, and you're out. Nice. All right, chart action moves up. Nice stage 2 at Stan Weinstein, going up, up. And right here, is this the beginning of a top? Let's move it along. Is this, oh, I wish I went too fast. I was going to say this could have been, this looks like the bottom half of the top, the support. And there's maybe this one here eventually for a bigger top. Let's move it along. If you weren't comfortable playing this breakdown because the wick, it's a breakdown for this pattern, but that wick is getting absorbed in this congestion area into this, here's a breakout here, back here. And what I call the wall. Previous resistance turned support, and it's just got sucked all the way back up to the top almost. You had this other candle, so now you could decide to play the bigger pattern, which could be this move here. All right, let's move on. What happened? Price action goes up, down. There you go. So you get in 1, 2, 3, 4 months later, you reach your target. And now this could be, what I don't like is there's no candle. I like when a candle is playing around here, right? If I have some candles testing the breakout line closer to the breakout time when the breakout happens, then I like it more. And what happens here? I can't get a straight line. All right. Put arrow up. Oh, then copy the good one. Right click, create parallel line. Add it to the breakout line and target reached the next month. I'm just saying these patterns resolved and the target was reached, but it doesn't mean I'm going to play it or I would have played it. There's my risk to reward I have to consider, and is it an A++ setup? I didn't even check the RSI. That's probably one of the checks I would do to make sure the RSI is in my favor before playing it. But these are moves that resolved. Okay, and we're here today. This seems to be the next support, the next breakout line. Here's a wall, previous support and resistance. So I know the price action, it could slow down here, but that's not where I'm going to draw my line here for the pattern. This is the price action, which is starting to define the resistance line of the chart pattern. This is some resistance on the way up, but not of the chart pattern. Chart pattern line, you draw it from the top of those candles. All right, let's just remove all trend lines, clean that up, create myself some white space, some black space in this case. And this is what we have. Is there a falling wedge? I mean a rising wedge. Looks more like a channel. Is there some bearish divergence with the RSI? Yes. Okay, so from this top, well, if you consider this a top, maybe this is the real top here. From high to high, lower high, lower high. No divergence of the RSI. I don't know what's going to happen with this yet. I think you would wait. Now, okay, it's time to set your alerts. Okay, this is an important level. I don't want to be playing gbpjpy until the 162 level is breached and I have a monthly close above that. And I have no bearish scenario for now until I break down below the 128 level right there. This is right now no man's land. I have no play right here. I just want to see how it's going to pan out. And eventually maybe if there's an intermediate pattern that forms, this I'm just imagining it here, then I could come back to this and see if I could play it in this measured move or wherever. It's either going to bring me back down here or maybe thrust me up towards this breakout line here. It's all good. Candles are added. Chart morphs. Just keep an eye on it. I'm going to set an alert here for that maybe intermediate pattern. And I'm setting my alert so that the resistance I have it about at 155 and the breakdown I have it about at 142.3. Until then, for GPY, it's all good. Let's see when that gets triggered, guys. All right. Hope you enjoy the new enlarged fonts. All right. Bye-bye. Ciao.